Hey, yo, everyone. Jesus Barza here, and I want to do like a special interview to my good buddy Mark Galloway, and yeah, he is pretty good, and you know, I just want to do like an interview with him about we're gonna talk about anything monster truck related of the 2022 season, the plans for 2023, and many more, and yeah, but let's bring him in right now, and here he is. Hey, my good buddy Mark Galloway, and how's it going, man?
How's it going, Jesus? What's up, guys? legofan506 here. God, I miss saying that.
Yeah, I know it's been a long while since all this throughout this year,
hmm
and how's everything going, man?
Well, considering where I'm at right now, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing very well, best as I can. My spirit and motivation is not all there, but like life wise, I'm surviving. That's what I can say.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
if I could touch a little bit, this is what Enzo Amore says. Like I was at that SWF show where I met Enzo. I'm just gonna call him, Enzo Amore. This is what he said when he was at his darkest times. I go to sleep, I wake up, I'm still breathing. I'm surviving. So basically that's what I'm at.
Yeah, it sure is here because yeah, some people been asking like, hey, where, like, what happened to your channel, like Lego Fan 506, and like I don't
Yeah,
know, but before we deck up, we do not want to mention the kind of things here what's going on. Like,
yeah,
nah, we don't want to mention that because all
yeah,
this
yeah. But yeah,
situation
yeah,
and stuff.
like I'll explain it a little better. I'm not gonna explain so much of it, obviously, but like yeah,
Mhm.
like it could draw attention to like whoever could be watching this, and basically could cause more problems. So.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, but we hopefully your Lego Fan 506 channel is back again. Hope you get it back in
I do
but
hope.
well, but if it's not, then probably probably create a new one. I guess that people but think about that. Probably is like I'm not sure it's gonna name it. Like you mentioned it. Call it it's big to rename to become as MT Fan slash Driver 316, right?
Um, it was a little bit mixed between that, but from what I managed to figure out, I think I'm gonna just call it MT Driver 316.
That's interesting. Like I don't know, a reference 316 like Stone Cold Steve Austin or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah.
sure is. And yeah. Anyway, so let's get right down to see like whether the best season it was here 2022 so far, and like okay from the beginning. Well, there's still like in the process throughout this pandemic that we still cannot able to up close with the drivers and with their trucks and have them autographs and pictures up close, but we still have to be in 6 feet apart to like January through somewhere from March. But then suddenly I bet in March
Yeah.
this could be like yeah.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off there, Jesus, but like, yeah, like I wanted to touch on my part from my end. Like, there was no announcements prior to when I went to Hartford, I believe, at the Excel Center. Uh, so like, there was no announcements saying anything.
Mhm.
So I'm going in there. I didn't bring anything because we were expecting the same old to still take place. We go into the pit party, and then as we're making our way down, I'm like looking up there. I'm like looking down there. Everybody's like, "Wait, they're signing autographs?"
Yeah.
Like, how do we not hear anything about this? But it was only like right around that time where word was getting out. So like that it was so like nothing was said. So that's actually what happened.
Yeah, it is. This is very surprising for the Monster GM community. Now the pit party, the normal pit party is now back again. Thank goodness here, man. It
Yeah.
just we're so happy, and now we got to up close with the drivers and sign the autographs how the way it used to be. And just man, we cannot. It's very happy times here,
hmm
and then including Monster GM World Finals 21 says Monster GM World Finals back in business, that we were, we were have reunite each other after like so long throughout this pandemic. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, sure is. And and there's some like let's see, the any kind of something happened in Monster War Finals 21, like new trucks reveal,
Hmm.
like Velociraptor is it's pretty cool here,
Oh yeah, pretty
and
cool.
yeah, but it kind of looks like the Velociraptor is it's kind of like the almost similar name to Velociraptor Blue from the Jurassic World, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And it'll be cool to see like a new Dino truck into the Team Throttle monster, and it is pretty cool, and hopefully I might get to see that in somewhere at some point. But
Oh yeah, and I saw that promo.
yeah, the promo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a blue version Velociraptor driven by Travis Mowgli, or if I pronounce the name correctly, and it's kind of like a bit of reference of Velociraptor Blue or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. So yeah, and let's see. Wow, lots of times in 2022 of
Hmm.
Monster Jam World Finals 21 is
Yeah.
World Finals back in business, but I might get to that here since one we just went throughout this pit party, and it was it's like magical to me, like, or for
Yeah.
us or something, because since now
Yeah.
it just I've been back in Orlando for the second time, my second time to Orlando, and have a good time here. Oh, right before the Washington World Finals 21 in Orlando, I have a fun time at the Universal Studios Orlando. That
Hmm.
I've been wanting to
I
go
saw the
there, and
photos.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um.
I just
I-
me there, and yeah, just have a wonderful time here, and let's see, yeah, tons of things, have a fun time, and yeah, because the Universal Studios Orlando that I've been wanting to go there, and I
Mhm.
finally went there, and just very amazing
Yeah.
experience. It's like, uh, man, this is my dream trip. I want to go
Yeah.
there. Hopefully one
Yeah.
day, hopefully one day I might come back here in the future. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I actually want to talk. I actually want to touch on Universal Studios. I actually went back there in like 2006. We
Hmm.
were in Florida for like one whole week, and I just felt like I wanted to stay there for like a whole week. Like take the time off from school, and just really like have the time and all to just have fun while it lasts. And I was like 2006. I think I was 9 years old, and like everything, it was a lot of fun. And like back then I didn't pay attention to how humid Florida was at the time. I guess I just like kind of just like focused like what it was supposed to be around over there. And also around that time, Nick Gas, this was also the glory days back on TV, like where we had Speed TV, Nickelodeon when it was still in its prime, and Disney Channel, when all the great shows were still on TV. And like Universal Studios, Nickelodeon Universal Studios, it actually closed around that time. I think it was around in early 2000s, I think, when it closed down. So that was unfortunate. If it managed to still stay in business, I would have loved to go there more than anything. And because that's where all the amazing shows took place, like Double Dare and Legends of the Hidden Temple, you know what I mean? And but that's unfortunately long gone. But the other attractions though, Universal Studios was a lot of fun. I got to meet Spider-Man about 5, 10 times.
I know you really
Yeah,
are a big Spider-Man fan or something.
big Spider-Man fan. The thing about that, you didn't see Spider-Man at your visit, did you?
Well, I think I used to at the Universal Studios Hollywood. I try to
Uh,
remember it,
ho-
but
uh, probably
it's
you probably didn't. You probably
I
didn't, did you?
oh oh no
I'm I'm,
no
ta- I'm talking I'm talking about when you were in Florida. That's all.
oh
Uh,
oh
you pro-
I
but you
mixed my
all right, but you probably didn't see him, did you?
uh no I know I just messed up my memory because I just didn't remember
It's okay.
Mhm.
It's a,
Yeah.
okay. Actually, I won't touch up on there. But if you were to see videos of Spider-Man in Orlando now, then compared to where you would see Spider-Man back in the early years, you would see that there's a different change in the costumes. Like you would see like the web, kind of like have an error in details. Like the webbing would be out of line, and the mask would look like it's not in the best shape possible. Where in the early days, Spider-Man would have the best looking suit that represented what he looked like in the cartoons.
Mhm.
And that also, speaking of which, I went on the Spider-Man ride. I don't know how many times. Like
Yeah,
I love I love that ride.
yeah.
It was a
Oh
lot of
yeah, I went on that
yeah,
this past May, and it was very fun, and
yeah. I went
I
on
enjoyed it.
yeah, I enjoyed it very much. This is me as a kid. Like normally at this age, I would like to go on there at least one or two times. But being a kid, buying a kid, uh,
Oh.
but being a kid back then, I went on it like countless times to the point where I can't even remember. And Jurassic World was one thing, and
Mhm.
but yeah, I went to Universal Studios back in 2006. It was a lot of fun.
It
Great.
really is.
Yeah, but coming back to Orlando, the past couple of times, one in 2019 and one in this past year, I forgot I didn't know how humid it would be because, like I said,
Mhm.
back in 2006, I didn't pay attention to how it was. I
Mhm.
just focused on what was around me and what. But but when it was humid, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so miserable. How does anyone live like this down here? But because I'm from New York, and you can be and I know it's so different there in California,
Mhm.
right there.
Yeah.
But in Florida, I was like, oh God, how can I live like God? How can I deal with this? And
Yeah, I
yeah,
felt
and
that too.
so and my sister actually was there one time back in 2019, and she like I can't really remember, but it was like when it was in the pit party, it was like, oh my gosh, like we need to keep getting drinks and such because we're dying out here.
Yeah, I
And
know. I
yeah,
felt that, but also there's like those black bugs are flying everywhere.
oh yes,
Yeah,
oh
I
yes,
just
man.
saw them. I was
Yeah,
there.
not to mention, you would feel like your skin is getting sticky as if like you're sweating. And I was like, oh
Yeah,
God, this is terrible.
I know it is, but
Yeah, and
it really is. It
yeah,
just it's the same one when I was in Fresno in the 2021 show there, and that weather was so very hotter
yeah.
and like very
I
sweaty.
I
Similar
rem
like that though.
I saw those videos. I remember when Monster Jam used to go down there.
Oh yeah, I used to remember. I've been through Monster Jam. We used to do at Fresno Fairgrounds years ago,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think the last one is 2012. I believe
Oh,
that's when I went
yes.
there.
Oh,
So
yes.
I'm not
I
sure, but
yeah,
yeah.
My friend Jeff Bowden actually went down to that show when there was as far as I remember what the lineup was, it was Gravedigger, Lucas Oil Crusader, Wolverine,
Mhm, yeah.
Shocker, and
Mm,
El Toro Loco, the Patriot.
yeah. I
I think I'm a little lost,
I
but like
yeah, it's a long time ago, but yeah, those are the ones, and yeah, but
yeah,
well,
but yeah.
let's talk about Orlando for a
Yeah,
moment. So
and
yeah,
I just also want to touch on real quick that it's pretty much a shame that Monster Jam is drifting apart from some of the facilities nowadays because, like,
yeah,
that's what helped grow their business.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is, and yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. But right now, let's talk about something about
Oh yeah,
when
we were
Monster
in
War
Orlando.
Finals 21.
We were in
Yeah,
Orlando. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Um,
and
Yeah,
sure,
so like oh yeah, and like not to like the part where like I know it was raining down
mhm,
there and there and there in like the beginning of like the racing. We were in the racing one, and I knew it was raining there and there. And then when it was going through the remainder of the show, I was like, okay, if it doesn't rain anymore, like I mean, that would be good. But then it
mhm,
was like right at the final race,
mhm,
the very final race where it was like I saw the rain coming down. I was like, okay, please to hurry this up, please hurry this up. And then all of a sudden, it just started storming down. It was like,
yeah,
oh my god, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like because I was filming, and like my camera's gonna get wet. I also have my belt, my merchandising. I was like, I was afraid to get those wet. So I was like, okay, I admit defeat. I'm out of here. So like lots of us had to barricade ourselves in the indoors. And like I was like, I thought I had my ticket. And the funny thing is that like I thought I purchased a VIP pass for one of the indoor seatings or something.
mhm,
Like I don't remember, but like I thought I
mhm,
had it, but somehow I lost it. But then that's what happened. It's like that's why I'm not a huge fan of like the open stadiums where there's no roof because you're not protected from what could happen because like
yeah,
yeah, but like MetLife Stadium has that. Like, there's no roof. Lucas Oil Stadium has a roof where you're completely safe from
mhm,
rain and snow and all that. But like when it comes to a few of the stadiums that have no roof, it's like okay, like you don't like you're hoping that it's sunny out at least. Rather get sunburned than rained on.
Yeah, it is. And like I felt that, and thunderstorm and all this kind of like my good buddy Angel was said. Like there's like a bit of tornado warning during Masters
Mhm.
Junior World Finals. Man,
Yeah.
Florida has the craziest weather here.
Oh,
For
yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Many
it
people
is.
many people who live down there say it rains all the time down there.
Yeah, it just felt like I don't know.
Yeah.
It just I've been trying to go to the, yeah, I've been still rainy, trying to get the Uber, trying to get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
And actually about that, you might have not noticed me because over when I was down there, I rented a Camaro, a Chevy Camaro down there. And
really.
like when I rounded that corner, I don't remember what street name it was, but like I actually saw you on that curb.
Oh yeah, yeah, because that's where me and my mom were just trying to go get the Uber and
Yeah.
you know, try to get back to the hotel to get away from this kind of raining or
Yeah.
something. It just
Yeah.
I know it's been like
Or actually
uh
I think that was the following night on Freestyle.
uh following night of freestyle.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that
yeah, there was 2 days.
oh yeah, it is 2 days here. Cause so yeah, when the first day was is like an encore racing because two wheel skills is supposed to be on that day, but they just move it
Mhm.
to the next day. So yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, and then yeah, the two wheel skills is pretty fun, pretty amazing, and you can hear me some of them. I was shouted like Mara Ronaldo's "Mamma Mia," and yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but and also speaking of, there's some people like who are sitting right behind me, like they're from all the way from Hawaii,
Mm.
and they really do recognize me here. So
Wow.
and they love shouting me too, like "Mamma Mia."
Yeah. Yeah. And you know
Yeah.
what's ironic is that like me and my family so my sister had I think she was from what I remember she was in animal rescue program and she
Mm,
was stationed in Hawaii at the time and
mm,
we had plans. We were gonna go to Hawaii. I was gonna vlog. I was gonna film the monster truck event down there. It was gonna be a great time, and I wasn't sure what the weather was gonna be like down there. And that's when COVID hit and ruined everything and
mhm,
like we
yeah,
couldn't go down there anymore and you know what took place but you know it was chaos and you know I was like why now of all times why did you like but like I really wanted to go there. It was going to be a great time from what I
I
remember.
know. I know they are, but yeah, but maybe one day in the future, if they might go to, if the Monster Truck Nitro Tour, we might do it,
Mhm.
go back to Aloha
Oh,
Stadium,
yeah. Actually,
or
I do want to touch on that tour for a second.
mhm,
This was when I visited California a few months ago. Uh,
Costa Mesa.
Yep. It was a solid event, and not a horrible event. Like, oh, my nitpick though is that like they didn't have like a straight line style racing.
Mhm,
Though I have heard about like there's an about one or two other events that are a lot better than this. The
mhm,
thing the thing about this is that like the lineup was too good to be true because like the lineup over there was not what was advertised on the website. It had Wicked Strong, who was there by the way.
mhm,
uh there was also Cyclops, Unnamed and Untamed. Shocker was advertised.
mhm,
um what else? I think I think that was everybody as far as I remember.
yeah,
But when I was over there, the lineup was completely different. I was
mhm,
I was disappointed. I was bummed out.
yeah,
But
because I bet because there's some like like probably they're on the tour or like they have like I know kind of issues or
mm,
some of them for different kind of state and they're not
yeah,
able to make it or something, but
yeah,
it
maybe.
could be something, but
Yeah. But Pat Gerber actually messaged me one time. Actually messaged me sometime after that and saying they never reached out to him. But the lineup there was
mhm,
still pretty fine. You know, like
yeah,
there was Shameless, there was T Max over there. I heard so much about T Max, and you know,
with three
we asked.
X's.
Yep. And
Yeah,
there who else? Who else was there?
yeah.
Who I forgot. I forgot. I know there was four trucks. I know there was Wicked Strong was there. T Max,
Mhm.
Shameless, Enforcer. Actually, I thought
Oh yeah,
Enforcer was a good truck.
Enforcer, yeah,
Yeah.
it is good.
Yeah, we actually talked about like how the changes in Monster Jam, how they're not giving you guys opportunities anymore, which
Mhm,
is actually the most disappointing because like
mhm,
there's trucks from like the West Coast who are not really getting exposed out anymore apart from YouTube, and
mhm,
like we actually talked about why don't they come to the East Coast. Um, one of the reasons is that like or maybe
mhm,
it could be the main reason is that like because they're driving like semi trucks,
mhm,
they take so much diesel gas and they would have to drive hours and hours and
mhm.
like and actually the other reason is that like their monster trucks, these are expensive equipment, like they want to
Mhm,
buy, they have to be sure to have the money to buy parts and
mhm,
keep up with like what they're gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do, but like but that was the thing because like they
mhm,
had to pick it out of their own pocket. But when it came to Kelvin Raymer and Ty Flies and Wildflower, who managed to come to the East Coast,
mhm.
it's because Monster Jam, when they announced them on the tour, they had everything covered for them. So that's how they were able to come to the West Coast or the
Or
East Coast,
East
just
Coast,
like that.
yeah. Well, yeah, and there's a few of them used to like Terry Woodcock and
Mm-hmm.
Cyclops was
Yep.
at the. He just went to the East Side for the TNT Motorsports Unfinished business.
Yep, yep,
Yeah,
and I know that TNT. I know that that one actually was Cyclops, but just wearing different panels for that specific
yeah.
event. That's actually my favorite event for the year, or actually one of my top two favorite events. That was a great event. Like it was great to see all these old school drivers come out of retirement for this
Mhm,
specific show and give us like a feel of what it was like reliving the old days, even if it's not leaf spring chassis and
mhm,
like this is actually most of them. Gary Porter, uh, well included, but like excluded, but like they got to feel what these modern trucks work like. I asked them like, "Hey, how does it feel being in these trucks again?" And, hey, it's a lot more soft, it's a lot more compatible. Unlike the leaf springs, it was a lot more rough riding, and not that there was the nitpick though was a little bit in freestyle. Like I could understand like they could um do racing for the championship because that's what they did back in the day. It was just racing only, obviously. But like the freestyle, I just felt like maybe they could have had it as like a fun competition just to see who did the best freestyle. But it was all well and good. And also I want to pick up on Orlando back on a little bit. My
mhm,
nitpick on the second night was the Gravedigger encore. Like
mhm.
it was a meh encore. Like the Gravedigger body skims were spot on. And like,
Yeah,
how they were able to bring the red primer, the legend, yada yada, all those Gravediggers. But the nitpick was that like it was just the jump over, pile up on the Gravedigger 30th anniversary, and then it was all over.
yeah, it is, but it should be like an encore freestyle kind of like that's the way I'm
Exactly.
mostly like.
Exactly.
Oh, and also the only thing here, like the Gravedigger's 25th anniversary, they should have brought in like the World Finals 2007
Excuse me.
of the. Oh,
Excuse me.
you got a
Yeah,
personality, man.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna come on and off, so I can't control it. So,
Yeah, sure is.
it's a,
But
so go on.
yeah, so yeah, but the only thing here, like the 25th anniversary, it should have
Oh,
been
oh
the
yes.
Chrome one, the Chrome
Oh yeah,
full
and also the
I don't know.
20th anniversary Gravedigger as well.
Yeah, it is the with the full moon kind of like it's been made to Spin Master, but right now been aka Mashiamo CD that set up because the design team that they have no idea about the Gravedigger's 25th anniversary for World Finals. I think it's 8, I believe, from 2007,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
yeah, that's the one. World Finals 8, and that's because it just didn't go as planned because the design team for Spin Master they don't have any idea about it, but
Yeah.
we hopefully might see that in next year, but
Yeah.
we had to wait to find out. So
I'm also hoping that like they can do like the 20th anniversary. That version was like the display of like the full graveyard and like that's my best description and memory from that type of grader from like back in 2002. So like I'm hoping that they could do that truck too.
yeah, same as that, and also let's see the World Finals racing track. Like they're not doing like the how from 2019 because remember because they've been renovating Camping World Stadium with adding some like
Yeah,
seats or something,
yeah,
and yeah, that's where they went to that figure eight track with like the over under kind of like or the to jump on. It was pretty cool, and I never seen
yeah.
something like this.
Yeah, it's a little odd that that we're gonna have to adjust to this change in World Finals, and I understand, but like it's just that like being World Finals veterans, fans, whatever you want to call us, it's just it's a lot more different than what we're accustomed to, like when they just do the J hook.
The J Hook, yeah, because since Sandboy Stadium has now been
It's
closed down a bit,
closed, yeah.
yeah, it's been like we're gonna miss Sandboy Stadium. So
Yeah. I mean, like, you never know what's gonna happen with Sandboy team. Like, they're basically not gonna bring Monster Jam back. Like, if they reopen to do something else with it, I mean, at least we still have it. But yeah, at the same time, I understand that, like, it's not gonna feel the same. But if they were to announce, and if they were to announce that, they're gonna demolish Sandboy team, I definitely would fly over to Vegas just to see that because, like, I
yeah,
would like to record it and just like think about like how far we came from seeing the very first World Finals over there to where we are now, to seeing like this is now where the stadium lies.
yeah, it is. Sandboy Stadium is like the very legendary and like
It is.
as far as Monster Jam World Finals, and like when I first started Monster Jam World Finals in 2008, and I got my experience there, and I get to see like my favorite truck, Donkey Kong. It's one of
Oh
my
yeah,
favorites.
that
So
was my favorite truck at the time too.
yeah, it sure is. But yeah, it is. But maybe they might come back
Who knows?
since now we know Marvel is going to come back to Monster Jam.
Yeah,
But yeah, but they still no announcement here, but I'm not sure.
yeah,
But Spider-Man's confirmed, but
yeah,
but well, we're not sure when they can announce it. But
yeah.
I'm not
Like,
sure if the Spin Master will make agree with Marvel or Disney or perhaps, but I'm not sure because of I'm not sure what's going on. But maybe they'll trying to get like all these kind of companies that Mattel has. Like we see like Donkey Kong. Imagine Nintendo jumps over to Spin Master and Monster Jam, or maybe it could be anything because now now we like see like I don't know. I don't know, but we like to see those kind of those compared to jumping over to Spin Master and Monster Jam, like to Real into Diecast Strike and Spin Master. It could be a possibility for open doors for Spin Master. Who knows? But
yeah,
anyways, let's see the World Finals Racing and oh yeah, freestyle looks pretty good, and I do there's some of them I shot at Mamma Mia like Mar Ronaldo, like I'm trying to find which one I think is Charlie Park and the Monster Mutt, and like doing like they're kind of a little round the hill thing or something. I saw there, and like it was like well, and like it's like going like for example like this, and it well, and like it's like flying high because like it's kind of like similar like Jim Kohler did this in 2006 World Finals. It's kind of similar like that, but
yeah.
Charlie Pocket saved it, and I shouted "Mamma Mia!" I just, oh man, this is like, I don't know, and and I bet there's very good World Finals, and next year's World Finals, Nashville, Tennessee, and yes, I'm heading to Nashville next year for Monster Jam World Finals 22, and yeah, but speaking of, it's kind of odd here now. They're now to go for one event, but is now do we have like to include two wheel skills, high jump, racing, freestyle, plus an encore all at once?
I don't agree with that. Like
I know.
that's now making me feel like I can't film all this at once. Like I mean, yeah, I get one or two batteries for the camera and my memory card, but it's just that
Yeah.
how am I gonna go like this whole event like holding the camera trying to get it all thing? It's like
Mhm.
I just don't know. Like I can't.
Yeah. I know, but I'll try to get so many portable chargers, so I had to be prepared for this World Finals because all this at once, yeesh, it's gonna be
Oh
like
yeah. Oh yeah.
very a lot. But
I obviously will get a portable charger just to bring for my phone.
yeah,
So like
just in case of a backup, so try to get backup. So because well, this kind of World Finals, we're now doing holds all events at once, but it just
yeah.
it's ridiculous. It just like Well, the first one, like during the pit party, and they're gonna have two wheel skills and high jump, and after this, for doing some more pit party, and then the rest of the show, racing, freestyle, plus an encore. So yeah, but yeah, we'll see it goes. But
Yeah,
I'm still
just
excited to be there.
yeah.
So
It's also a shame of like how they terminated the Double Down Showdown. Like
mhm.
um, like the if I were to exchange the championships to bring the Double Down Showdown back, I would say the two wheel skills and yeah, actually the two wheel skills. I don't mind the high jump and the actually it was just a high jump and the two wheel skills. But honestly, the two wheel skills in my book just doesn't really seem like anything to fight for a world championship. It's just like
Mhm.
but the high jump, I honestly don't mind at all. Like, like that
Mhm.
seems pretty cool. And, like it's also like a fighting opportunity. The two wheel skills in my book, I mean, if they want to do that, they can in freestyle, but it's just that like, I just don't really see how that could be tying up to winning a
Mhm.
world championship.
Yeah,
I would rather watch the Double Down Showdown than that.
yeah, we wish it was, but probably the most of independence they want to go somewhere else, and like someone that wants to create their own or something. But oh, that's what it is. They're happy over there,
Yeah,
but
I actually told this to Brandon Duro, Bad News Travels Fest, who actually, as you probably know,
oh yeah,
who's not going to be in the season next year. We actually talked about how the independent has a lot more green and a lot more open field, and like
yeah,
I've seen a lot of videos of wrestlers who were in WWE, and when they jump to like Impact or AEW, how
Mhm.
it was basically videos of like wrestlers who were happy that they left WWE because
Mhm.
like when you
Yeah,
see like there's some wrestlers who say who had a good run in WWE where they won the
Mhm.
world title, but there's also a few others who had a good run in NXT, but when they got to the main roster, they weren't treated like proper stars that they were training
Mhm.
hard for.
Yeah,
But then when you see them go to another company, they're bigger stars than they ever were supposed
Mhm.
to be. But so
Yeah,
like so like this is what Brennan Darrow and I talked about is that like how like even if you don't make it to Monster Jam in the next season, this is this is a big opportunity because
Mhm.
when you experience yourself more on the indies, like whether if you're gonna go to Hot Wheels or just spend more
Yeah,
time like on Monster Truck Racing League or
Mhm.
Monster Truck
Right,
Throwdown, all those things, it's a
Mhm.
lot more greener because like it's a
Yeah,
lot more has a lot more of that Monster Truck spirit in like
yeah, yeah, sure is. But speaking of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, like you know, I've been told to my good buddy named Freddie Shepard,
uh
the Hot
right
Wheels Monster Trucks Live
yeah. Mhm.
host or something, and when I was in Bakersfield, and he actually just told me about the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. They might plan something big here in 2023 or 2024, but I'm predicting they might possibly do stadium events, but
Mhm.
it's currently unknown. But the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live needs tons more independence. Like you know, like companies has Mattel has like they have Nickelodeon, they have Universal. Like let's see, like they have Nickelodeon like SpongeBob SquarePants or like TMNT trucks and
Mhm.
the man,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like
yeah.
it's a little. It's not that late, but like here I'm in New York, so
Yeah.
it's 6 p.m. over here. So
I know it is, man. Different time zones, but okay. Anyway, where I left on. Oh yeah, since since my good buddy Freddie Shepard told me that Hot Wheels Monster Truck Side will make plan something big in 2023 or 2024, I predict they might be doing stadia events. But we had to wait to see the announcement if this is the official. But the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live and Raycom Sports needs tons of independence. But like if companies like Mattel has been made into Hot Wheels monster trucks, like characters like Nickelodeon, like they have SpongeBob SquarePants and TMNT trucks, and they have Universal like Jurassic World, for example, and let's see, they have Nintendo and let's see, they have trying to find out that there are tons of them. Like there could be more possibilities. Like the Hitty, there's some Hot Wheels character cars that I've been seeing here on images, but there might be the possibility to bring them into Hot Wheels monster trucks. Like there's Sonic the Hedgehog. Like let me
Mhm.
see. For example, like there's Sonic the Hedgehog, and
Mm.
yeah. But imagine this could be made in the Hot Wheels monster trucks, and then
That would be pretty
it,
cool.
it would be cool. It'd be a real life truck. So maybe Sega needs to find which of these independents to see so they can make Sonic the Hedgehog as a real life truck for Hot Wheels Monsters Live, and there's Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla is coming to the Hot Wheels monster trucks, but it could be cool if Godzilla is become a real life truck for the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, and this is like a dream here, and all that. But and there's some independents like we already know we've seen Bigfoot, Snakebite, and Cliff Starburst Mox event. That it would be cool to see Cliff Starburst Mox event become a real life to compete Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, as well as independent monster truck shows too. It'll be cool to see that. An old school monster truck, like Cliff Starburst Monster event to just compete in the monster truck events once again. But it has to be like a modern racing version of it. So
Right.
yeah, it'll be cool. And the most surprising and exciting one, Samson. Yeah, Samson is made in the Hot Wheels monster trucks. Like I never noticed that they're gonna make them more independent in the Hot Wheels monster trucks. Well, Samson is one of them, and man, I cannot wait to get that when it comes out very soon. And just like it's like a this is like a dream come true for any collectors. Are mostly want independence. So yeah, sure is. Yeah, but what you had to wait to see and find out is let's see if Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live are announcing through their Stadia events, and not sure where, but it could happen once time tells. And thanks to my good buddy Freddie Shepard, will say they might plan something big in 2023 or 2024. So we had to wait to find out. So yeah, and let's see. Well, oh yeah. Speaking of the Monster Truck Nitro Tour for Fresno Fairgrounds, went to is like pretty good, and because the last time we were there was so very hot here, it just it's very hot here, very sweaty, man. But then in throughout like in November or something, now the weather looks pretty nice here, so pretty nice and good weather. So I bet that's a good idea. They should do the monster truck show, whatever, because of weather conditions or something. So they try to keep it nice and cool down, so we don't have to be like struggling, like sweating or something, man.
Yeah.
So, but
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And,
sorry, I felt like you were gonna say something.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Let me do one more thing here, because the Monster Truck Nitro Tour Tulare at the Agri Center. Like, this is one of my my biggest experience that I have never have something in my life here. Like, thanks to the driver and the owner named Lee Plato. For those of you who don't know who's Lee Plato is.
Oh yes, Skull Crusher.
Actually, Lee Plato drives Scattered. Well, he also the owner of Skull Crusher. That his son Shane Plato who drives Skull Crusher. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually do want to touch on that part now that you mentioned that. Both of us on our own, and we actually got our first touch on what it's like to work on monster trucks. Like I was in. Oh yeah, this was my favorite memory. Like Miller Farms, Brandon Darrow, Bad News Trails Fest got me a shot. That video is still up on my channel, obviously. Well, my vlogging channel, where I got to work on Bad News Trails Fest, put tires on, take a look around the truck, and talk about what goes on behind the scenes. It was surreal. I'm still thankful for Brandon Darrow. Great guy.
Yeah, and I'm thankful to Lee Plato. He's the one who made this possible, and also he displayed one of his trucks. Well, the first one. Shane Plato's truck Skull Crusher was displayed at Home Depot, and Lee Plato like asking me to head it over there, and just to keep an eye out or something. Like they just feel don't like they want to leave their trucks alone while they are heading to they've been busy over there, so they want someone like me here or something to come over here and do displays, and I actually wear the Skull Crusher for that day, and and there's some people come by here and it's something like cool experience here, and to see some people come meet me, and this is actually Shane Plato's truck and something, and they're ready for the show. or if they're interested to go to the show. So
Yeah.
it could be something.
Yeah.
And the next day, and then Lee Plato's own truck Scattered was on the same spot as well. And also I just went onto the seat here that Lee Plato actually led me, and I just lost my words at the
Oh yeah,
like
I was actually gonna touch on that part because like yeah, you were on the microphone and
yeah
I could understand like in that voice you were happy to do it, but at the same time you were nervous.
yeah
And I can understand that because like when you're speaking to a live audience, you can't really say the words probably because like you're afraid of trying to slip up, and then you know that they're gonna want that the people announcing it, they want the microphone back. So
mhm,
like so me, like where I'm at right now, I'm still stumble a little bit, but I'm getting the hang of it. But
mhm,
I know on your end that you're still learning from it and you're doing your best. So all I
yeah
can say is that if you're nervous, it's okay. But
mhm,
just when you start to like really warm up to it, that's where you're gonna get the hang of it, and then you're
mhm,
gonna talk like it's not a problem. I got
mhm,
this. Yada yada
yeah
yada. Because like when announcers and monster truck drivers speaking to the mic, they sound like they're chill and stuff like that.
mhm,
But the fact that we're nervous, it's because like we're
mhm,
new at it. But but at the same time, I know that you got the hang of it on one end.
mhm. Yeah, I know. I did that, but that takes a lot of practice to
It
try to
does. It
yeah
does.
to take practice and you know try to take a deep breath and let's see
Uh huh.
and do out there and
Uh,
let's see to
yeah.
introduce the drivers and the truck's name and I did the hey yo part as a tribute
Oh
to Scott
yeah.
Hart. So yeah,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
tribute. So
I think I did that one or two times at two different events.
yeah.
Jeff Bursey of Tosaurus Rex actually is actually the one who usually gives me a spot on the microphone saying if you want to talk. Actually, Mark Warder actually does that now and then too.
Yeah.
And the fact is that like me being a fan of wrestling, when I watch people giving out promos and doing their best things,
Mhm,
uh, that kind of like helps me study a little bit of what I want my character to be. Like
mhm,
when it comes to monster trucks, you don't necessarily have to be a character because those are drivers being themselves. But I
mhm,
just feel like with wrestling and monster trucks combined, I just feel like I want to be an entertainer. I want to act like a bad guy. I want to act like a good guy there and there. But that's just how I want my character as like Mark. I'm gonna say it right now, Mark the Crush Gallows, which is actually inspired by Doc Gallows, um, which is actually one of the club members, and the Crush, which is actually Mark the Crush Gallows. That's actually what I want my driver name to be, which is
mhm,
actually based on Mark Galloway, but I want it to be a lot more like a dominant name, kind of like
mhm,
something that I want to put intimidation in. So like people could say, you don't have to be an entertainer, to be a driver. But at the same time, I just feel like, being hashtag Mark Crush, obviously, I just
mhm.
feel like I want to turn it into something people would like to watch. But I just know that I need to also do it with caution as to like not really make a fuss as like what CM Punk did when he was in AEW at that media scrum. So like
Yeah, sure is. You don't want that. It's just like trying to find like find your like redemption or some like something inspired that you want to try to bring for the try to mix it up a bit and
mhm,
it could be anything.
who
Anything is
knows?
possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very fun time here that at the Tulare Agri Center for the Monster Truck Nitro Tour, and thanks to the guy Lee Plato, he's the one who made this possible, and it's like something like even like helping out with the trucks and like just walk around in the track and everything. It just it's like a most magical experience. It's like my early Christmas present that Lee Plato has given me, and I'd like to thank for him for made this possible. And like you know, and we'll see what's next. And he already told me that once he has his schedule ready for like the touring around California, and let's see how I'm able to go. So because I would like to start to go tour with them and just helping out and like and many more of this. So do some like more behind the scenes here, like to producing them because I believe Plato has said to me like because it was like his first season because most of them did not know them at the time or throughout this year or something. But I bet he just wanted me to do do some more upload YouTube videos for them to do like producing them to all these viewers and for promoters and all over the world to see and may get to know them and one day they would like to compete at Monster Jam. Well, this is Shane Plato's top goal, but he was 15 years old, so he needs to be over the age of
Oh
18 in
yeah,
order to compete at Monster Jam.
that's actually like where Rosalie Raymer came from. Is that
Mhm,
like when she was driving Detour,
mhm,
when Detour was in Monster Jam, it was Garrett. I don't remember his name. I know it was Garrett something,
mhm,
but
mhm,
the reason why Rosalie didn't drive in Monster Jam around that time is because
mhm,
I learned is that she was underage. But like
mhm,
now that she's driving Wildflower, well, currently right now, from what I understand,
mhm,
they're on a hiatus. But it's actually really
mhm.
amazing how she really got to stand out, and she got to go to the World Finals apart from her dad, who didn't go to the World Finals. It's like, but that's some story that I can relate. From my end, I might look like a teenager and sound like a teenager, but I'm nearly 26. I'm nearly 30
Mhm.
years old, and like I understand you, Jesus. You're
Yeah,
actually 20,
29.
28, 29, and yet
Yeah.
you look like a teenager.
Oh man, this yeah, kind
I
of
bas-
looks like it though.
Yep. Basically, I think we're basically one of those people who probably will age probably great.
Yeah, sure. But independents always start there. So
Yeah.
hopefully one day, next few years, they might want to compete in Monster Jam because that's what their biggest goal that they really
Yeah.
wanted it. So
Yeah, going to Monster Jam now is like trying to get a lottery ticket, trying to work hard. But I remember back then when everyone got opportunities with no
hmm
issues whatsoever.
yeah, sure is. But also and I don't know. But wait, so let's talk about what 2023 is for Monster
Oh,
Jam. Is
okay. All right.
okay. Now there's some kind of tours here and a new truck. I bet it's called Thunderoris because of
Oh yeah, that's a good
yeah,
name.
Cole Steven. Yeah, it
Oh
was gonna
yeah,
be revealed.
that's the official name. I'm sorry. So like I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. I bet Phil has confirmed that that Cole Stevens will be driving Thunderoris and in the truck Thunderoris. Well, we've seen the image it, but it was not fully kind of like a tiny bit of sneak peek or a tease or something. And until by January 5th, is the truck Thunder Warriors is gonna be the fully revealed to see
Mm,
what it looks like. But
mm,
I cannot wait to see how it turns out. And yeah,
all right.
and we'll see how to tear out the track of this new truck Thunder Warriors. So
Okay. I actually okay. So I want to confirm it right here, guys, and this is actually an important announcement. 2023 is actually going to be my very final season of doing Lego MT Fan TV because where I'm at, because like I said, I'm almost 26 years old. I'm in
mhm,
my mid 30s, and I just got my first opportunity at working on a truck, and obviously
mhm,
comic dubs, and we're actually going to discuss this a little bit more a little bit later, but
mhm,
or actually in a little bit, depending on who. Well, but anyways, regardless, it's going to be my last season. I'm not going to travel so much. I will, but just
mhm,
like I'm just not going to spend so much money around that
mhm.
time. And that's also another part we're going to touch on in a little bit. Uh,
Yeah.
but I'm going to stick to more events that are more local and some
Mhm,
events that even if they're out of state, I will still be able to drive over there.
mhm,
And mainly, I just want to start saving my money a little bit more and get my independence. And plus,
mhm,
I really just want to focus on really try to get more into the league. So
mhm,
once 2023 is whether if it's we're halfway through or whether if we're done and over, I want to stop filming monster truck events altogether, and then just start really working into the industry wise. So
mhm,
but yeah, I'm gonna make the best of this while I can to still provide the shows for you.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, as for the shows that I'm going to so far, I'm
Mhm,
going to Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live in the Glow Party in Albany, New York.
mhm.
I'm going to Monster Truck Wars in Concord, uh, and
That's interesting.
I'm going back to Indianapolis to see Monster Jam. That's one of
Mhm,
the tours, and I'm also gonna think about going to Foxborough or MetLife Stadium.
mhm,
And from what I have, I'm also gonna see Monster Trucks Nitro Tour at James Brown Arena, and that's actually gonna have most of the Triple B Motorsports.
Wow, Triple
Trucks
B
over
Motorsports, like they have tons of them. Like, how many trucks did James Trentiva got?
there.
So
He has 19 now. He actually just bought Quad Chaos.
yeah, it is, and
Yeah.
yeah, and I've been spoken it to like let's see, like it would be cool to see some Triple B Motorsports, like see like just like Bigfoot used to did, like
Hmm.
this going on this Bigfoot going on that tour, this book going on that tour, but it'll be cool if they could join some Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, but
It would be cool.
it'll be cool, but I bet those kind of companies like like Nintendo and Nickelodeon or like Universal, all those companies that wants to offer them to like
Yeah.
promoting characters
Yeah.
and or if they, one day they might kind of travel internationally because Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live now goes some overseas tours, so
Yeah.
it could be possible
Right.
for them for Triple B Motorsports. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I just actually remembered one of my other favorite events from 2022 this year was Canfield. That's actually where we got to see Bad Habit, Carolina Crusher, Monster Patrol, USA One. It felt like we were back in the old days on one end,
hmm
except like except for like the Crush Car races they did back in the Penda series. This was more like going over three buses in the opposite direction, but it was a good event. So USA One unfortunately broke and was out for like the whole event, but it was still a great event. I enjoyed it. It was great. Okay, now
yeah.
and back to back to this event. So yeah, there's gonna be the Carolina Crushers are gonna be there. You uh I'm a little lost
Hmm.
on one
Let's
event.
see.
Uh, I know I'm going to one other event. I don't know. Uh, I'm a little lost. I know there's a one. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Oh, speaking of Monster Truck Nitro Tour, they do announce they do that. They're gonna do like Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live doing their Glow Party events, and the Monster Truck Nitro Tour wants to do their own version.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a little bit unsure like how that's gonna play on, but like I honestly feel like Hot Wheels doing it is just enough. So like I mean it. I'm pretty sure
Mhm,
it's cool, but it's just that like I just feel like this doesn't really need to get like overdone. Like
mhm,
I'm not against glow concepts at monster trucks. It's just that like I just feel like
mhm,
it's not really necessary. I just feel like Hot Wheels Monster Trucks has this covered. So
mhm.
all right,
Yeah, sure is.
yeah,
And also speaking of, they also have the Glow Tour thing for Monster Truck Nitro Tour that might gonna have
yeah,
some like drone racing because I
mm,
bet I bet the drone racing like something a good idea to bring it into Monster Truck events. I bet this is the first time doing it since Fresno Fair, but they're gonna. I bet the pilots and drones or something they might have open doors for any other Monster Truck promotions, so they're all open. So to bring the drone racing into the Monster Truck events. So
okay, okay. I'm gonna pick up where I left off now. Okay. So it for the Nitro Tour in Augusta, Georgia, which is gonna be on February 4th, which is actually one event I was describing. There's gonna be Carolina Crusher, Barely Tame, Monster Patrol, The Lone Wolf, and Ball Skater, which is actually a really nice looking lineup. And for the No Limits, from what I remember, I know USA One's going to be there, Barefoot, Overkill Evolution, Taurus, Black Stallion, and Iron Warrior. I almost forgot it for some reason, but
yeah.
but yeah, still some solid events. And finally, I'm going to believe this or not, the People Center in Allentown. Then that's actually I actually had to look into this. This was the arena that turned me away because of that belt. I'm gonna have to. This was actually the only event that's nearby that's on like the Central Tour of Monster Jam. I might have to try to send them an email and ask them like, can you please welcome this belt in? Can you please allow me to take this belt into the arena? Odds are
Yeah.
though they might not still allow it.
Yeah, sure is. I don't know what that reason, but oh well.
Well, from what security said, like they claim like this is something that they could quote unquote hurt someone. I don't know. I really don't remember, and I don't know.
Mhm,
But yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna try to again answer. But if they still say you can't take it in, I'm still gonna go there, but just not take the belt. But yeah,
yeah, sure is. And that's kind of
okay,
basic reason.
yeah.
And yeah,
So
but to
and so
me,
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm so far. I just want to say, yeah, so far though, that's all the events that I have so far for the first quarter of
yeah,
2022.
2023. You mean?
Oh yeah.
I thought you want to go back, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna be prepared for 2023. But yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, as you said, try to keep very limited, so because we have some like other kind of life outside of YouTube media or something. But
Mhm.
well, try to keep a very limited tour. So, but to me, I gotta be heading to Fresno at St. Mark's Center March 11th, and once and also I gotta be start touring with Lee Plato to see like well once he has a schedule ready, and let's see those selected events around California if he has something for me to if he wants me over there, and I'll announce it which of these I'll be heading to,
Yeah,
and I'll let you all know. But
yeah.
I had to keep in touch with Lee Plato because he's the one who doing this, and same for you. You had to keep in touch with Brandon Darrow to see if you have some like any opportunities for him or something. So
I'm also gonna keep in touch with Zane Ritu and see if I can get anything worked out with the Hall brothers to see if they can give me a shot at anything.
yep, yeah,
And
just
also, by the way, WeebCon I actually went to earlier this year was actually a surreal event. That's where I got to meet some of my favorite voice actors and video game voice actors, and like it was a really great time, and I got to meet so many great people wearing
mm,
costumes and stuff like that. I just might go back there next year in April, and thankfully though, because it's in April, it'll be better weather conditions, more warm,
mhm,
and more like that. Because in Texas they don't have the best draining systems and they don't have like all those equipment that they pay with the taxes. Because when I was over there, the roads were all covered in ice to the point like where I can't drive
mhm.
can't accelerate very fast, and like it was just bad. But we managed through it. But like thankfully though, because it's in April, it'll be a lot more stable.
Yeah, it really is. So yeah, let's see. Like, what kind of my other thing here? Like, I just I don't know, try to do some other kind of content on my other channel, my fun stuff, and I've been had some had pretty good time. Like, I just went to the Santa Cruz. I just did up to the beach, and and still pretty fun time here in Santa Cruz. As part of my sister's Elena's birthday kind of trip or something, and yeah, and she wanted me to start vlogging there for under my fun stuff channel, and and I really did, and you know, I got to think about keep up making more content, my other kind of content right outside of monster trucks from my fun stuff channel. So you know, we'll see how it goes, and hmm, let's see. Oh yeah, speaking of some new Hot Wheels monster trucks in 2023, well, there's some already been out already, like Bored to Be Wild. Yeah,
I
it,
still
it
have, I still have to
yeah
get that truck.
yeah, it looked like a skateboard, but and also I think about there's a video that said because the figure was removable, but I just want to keep it like this, so
Mm.
it might get fallen out or something, and it'll be cool to do like that with my the wheel, the fingers, like I don't know, like something like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, and let's see, got the deep one, uh, Bread Boys, well, Bread Boys. That's it's kind of like a theme, the bread, but also now Spin Master having their own food truck as their chase piece. Let's call it the Monster Feast, and and it looks pretty amazing. That Swine Dash is like a truck from the Roadblocks, and it's been made the official Spin Master Monster Jam, and it is like there are chase pieces, and like they're very cool in here, and oh yeah, there's some of these new Spin Master trucks like Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Wow, that's really exciting. I might gonna get that,
Hmm.
and also Axe is confirmed, and yeah, Axe
Yeah.
is coming
Yes,
to the Spin
so
Master.
many, yeah, so many exciting Spin Master trucks are coming. And also, I want to bring this up now that we're on merchandising. Monster machines. Like
Oh yeah,
have you seen the Wild Thing yet? I know that's announced.
yeah. I bet I saw that, Yeah, I might try to get some monster machines as I can. So yeah, yeah, it's kind of hard to see the one.
Oops.
Oh, you think? Yeah,
Like
it is
look, yeah, look how detailed this is compared to when Monster Jam did it many years ago. This
from
is a
Hot
lot
Wheels.
yeah, this is a lot more realistic and very well done. Like compared
Yeah,
like Monster Jam, if you look back then, like you know that they
yeah.
did their very best on Wild
Well,
Thing. But
one thing what Hot Wheels did
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago.
But like compared to that, look how more realistic this is.
Mhm.
This looks more like you want like that's worth buying for, even if it is just for $20.
I know, but they're like monster machines. For those of you who did not know monster machines, well,
And
oh, and
and Boss Skater looks great. It
look,
looks
yeah, I really wanted that. So
yeah, and you know that's actually the second. It's not Exterminator exactly,
mhm,
but like
yeah,
that's like the second truck compared to Exterminator. That's actually the first truck
well,
that's to be official, apart from Exterminator, to when they did it back when it was released in Canada back in a few years ago. But
mhm,
like although it is not technically Exterminator, that's close enough to to an Exterminator that we're
mhm.
getting to at the moment.
Yeah, it is. I bet monster machines. They're doing like has open doors for independence. So yeah, and for those who do not know what Monster Machines is created by Michael Harper, the
Mhm.
driver outlaw and producer of or like promoter of Monster Truck Wars. That he created his own diecast company for all these independents, as that's they call it Monster Machines, and they look very amazing and
Yeah.
like there's
Some
tons of them.
yep. Some might not look exactly amazing, but for the most part, they're doing exactly right. I mean, look what they did with Bucking Bronco right here.
Yeah, I wish I might get that
Yeah,
probably
but I
because
mean, just look how they managed to like how they got the horse, they got the smile right, they got the eyes right, they got the hair, they got the hat. They nailed it with Bucking Bronco. This thing look at this.
I know it is. Yeah, I might try to get some monster machines if I can.
Yeah.
So I might do the reviews and
Yeah.
doing like my sign up series. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
I might try.
I also do want to touch on one thing on the sheriff right here. Like when you get sheriff, you would see that like the emergency light, it's not 3D. Like I did this myself actually.
Wow, really?
Like the headlight, like the emergency light would just be painted flat on the roof. No 3D, nothing. It's just painted flat.
Yeah,
So I would paint over just to get it all black, and then I would take an emergency light, paint it over, and then just super glue it on there. So now it looks a lot more real that way. The th-
yeah,
and like
very interesting.
yeah, and like there, if I have some monster machines where I could just like turn it and they don't hook onto the body, no problem. I will simply keep it on there, no problem. But if it's to a point where they hook onto the body, I would have to take it off, and this is like what I did with Bugging Bronco and most of the others is put them on
Mhm.
Spin Master chassis and then make it as close and realistic to the actual truck as possible.
Wow, pretty amazing, man. And
Yep.
yeah, it just yeah, I'm not gonna try to get some monster machines as I can, so because they look very good. I might try to get some once I can, so and let's see how it goes there, and see for there, and maybe there's some new ones who might make to be made into monster machines. So I'm not sure who's next, but well, we'll see, find out. So and and yeah, and yeah,
Oh,
it,
I have to get trolls too.
yeah. This is good luck trolls, by the way, because it has a hair and yeah,
Yeah.
you can yeah,
Yeah.
either like a spiky hair and just straight up like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, imagine if you gave it a mohawk and then people
yeah.
like you look stupid.
Yeah, yeah, it sure is. It just, whew, wow, and yeah, and we'll see. Like what's 2023 hasn't had in store, and hopefully that could be a big and better year for the
Yeah,
entire
I hope so
for
too.
the community for Monster GM, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, any Monster Truck shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
Right.
we'll see. Uh, oh yeah, let's see. I had to check out some comments here. Let's see. Okay, the camera 9785. Hey guys,
Oh,
I got a couple of
Did you
questions
know
for Mark.
Mr. Beast?
Oh, what?
all right.
Okay.
Oh, did you?
Okay,
I
guys.
was trying to get to.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Okay.
over.
I know.
Okay. Oh, Pinchy 08. Hello, Jesus and Mark. Hello.
Yeah.
Cool Monster Jam 93. Hi.
Yeah.
Camera 975. Hey guys, I got a couple questions for Mark regarding your channel getting hacked. Oh my god, yeah, we got to get to this.
Okay.
What happened to it, and is it going to be the end of Sign Up Series every channel? Okay. Okay, we were actually going to get to this. Okay, but I'm going to get on this right now. From what I remember, this was around the time when I was at Rallier, like when it was around Halloween, before Halloween. Yeah, so like that's actually where I have my interview as Dracu Mark, where I interviewed. I was like, "What kind of action would you like to see?" The driver is dying.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
very nice.
and it was not long after when I got home that like somehow I don't know if I did something unknowingly and allowed access somehow. I know I didn't answer to an email giving me a quote unquote offer to do something. I know I didn't answer to any of those. I think I might have done something that opened the door and I don't remember. I think it might have been something like that and I just don't recall. But next thing I knew, I woke up, it was in the early hours of the morning, and I think I got a notification. And I look at it. There's no other notifications. It was just one saying your password has been changed from my email, and there was no messages, nothing saying you're hacked, you've been hacked, you've been hacked. It was just saying your password has been changed, and I was like, okay. Back then, around no red flags went off at the time. I just thought, okay, all right, I'll just change my password, no big deal. I try to do it, and then it's asking me for a Google security key. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I went up to my computer. I did a little bit more, and then that's when everything started to come in. That I was like, oh my god, I'm being hacked, and I didn't know what to think. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm freaking out." I didn't know what to do. I was having a panic attack. I couldn't keep my head leveled, and like, I didn't think to reach out to YouTube on Twitter at the time, and like honestly, like it was, if you were in my place, you just have to really understand. But fast forward, you know, there was this video, and I'm not even going to talk about what it was on there, but like it was a video that I would never do, that I would never upload, and then it got flagged, and then my channel was now, yeah, true, it's not active right now. It was paused and deactivated because of this trademark upload. So I reached out to YouTube support, by the way, and they were able. I'm able to have. I got my email back, so that's one step. And and my channel's still not back yet. Obviously, they did confirm that it was compromised. So thankfully, they did understand that it was compromised. So I actually sent an appeal form, and currently, right now, for some reason, I'm still waiting. And what's actually weird right now is that like I have a few videos ready to go, but I can't upload from my PC because here's the thing. My vlog channel and Lego MT Fan TV, my other channel where I upload the Monster Jam shows, they're still active. But for some reason, I can't upload on my PC. And for some reason, it says sign in on one corner. And then when I click sign in, it would take me to a page, and then it would say, your channel has been permanently disabled, which is false because they're actually still active. From what I was told is that like this is a process of them trying to reactivate your channel. So that could be the case, but right now where I'm at, I'm still waiting. So I'm in the process of getting them all back. Thankfully, though, they're not gone for good, because here's the thing. If I were to send you guys a video of any of my videos right now, it would not say this video is no longer available. It would say this video is private. So that would tell you that this channel, it's not gone for good. It's just not active right now. So currently right now, it's not reactivated. So I'm still waiting on YouTube to give me the full thumbs up that I can continue. And
Yeah,
and
it
regard
really is. It
yeah,
really is, man. So
yes,
yeah,
and
it just
actually Sorry, Jesus. Did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
Okay. Actually, this actually happened to Joshua and Natalie Guest too. They went through the exact same thing that I'm going through right now. They had their channels hacked, but they managed to get them back. So, and like Natalie Guest actually called me, or actually not me myself. We were actually talking to a few people, and she was freaking out. She was completely panicked, and like that, and you would understand like what she's going through, just like what I went through, and also still kind of like what I'm going through. But they managed to get their channels back, and their videos were set on private, and they managed to pick up where they left off. So like, although my channel's not reactivated at the moment, I'm still waiting, and I'm getting myself back on track. I wasn't able to save my Facebook or my Instagram. I tried everything I could on that end, but nothing would work out. So I had to restart on Instagram and Facebook. But for YouTube, that's the most valuable thing that I'm trying to recover. And, it's basically getting close. I don't know how close, but I just hope it comes back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I hope it will, man. So, yeah, imagine this will be like the same way for me, and I share how to do that here, but
and
yeah,
I do want to say though is that like guys, if you're getting popular on YouTube, and I'm actually going to say this to you, Jesus, Jesus, watch your back and be more careful, because like you never know, like even the slightest mistake could open the door to those hackers. You just never know. And regarding if it's going to be the end of Sign Up Series, no. I'm not done with Sign Up Series yet, but just right now, currently with where I'm at in the stages of trying to get my channel recovered, I'm taking a hiatus. And I did want to take a hiatus from YouTube, but just not like this. But it will be back, and once I get to Sign Up Series 100, that's gonna be the end of Sign Up Series as a whole. But I'm not done with Sign Up Series yet. But once legofan506 is back, I'm going to come back stronger than ever. I'm going to get my motivation back, republic all my videos, and we're going to pick up where we left off. And I just also, that's actually the other reason why I want to, stop doing Lego Anti-Fan TV, is just focus on what I do on Lego Fan 506, doing comic dubs, sign-up series, and what other content that I'm able to do. But at the same time, still pursue doing what I want to do, is become a monster truck driver.
Yeah,
so,
same for me.
Yeah, but regardless, though, with my channel, that's actually what happened, and basically that's where I'm at right now, and actually, and I'm not going to touch too much on this too, but I didn't take any action on Facebook at the time, because what I was thinking back then, I didn't have a level-headed. So keep in mind, I didn't have a level-headed, and I was still being hacked around that time, so I couldn't think straight. But I didn't think to unlink my email from my Facebook, which is what I should have done. But back then I was thinking, they hacked my channel. That's all they're going to do. So they're not really going to take anything further. So what are they going to do with the Facebook? But then when I went to sleep, I didn't wake up to, a ping or anything. But when I woke up, I saw a message from Jesus on Twitter, and he actually let me know that my Facebook was also hacked. And then he sent me a screenshot to what was posted on it. I'm not going to say what the pictures were, but the pictures was just also some stuff I would never post. So my Facebook was suspended, and despite what I could to try to resolve the issue, that was no good luck either. So Facebook and Instagram I had to restart on, but for YouTube, I'm still fighting for it. I'm still fighting to get my channel back, and I'm gonna still try to get my good name back, pick up where I left off, and then we can just move on from there. So that's my sole purpose. Once my channel's back, I'm gonna republic all my videos, and then I'm gonna continue where I left off. And even though we're not going to do like a sign-up series in like the holiday version, I was going to do sign-up series in the holiday version, like where I'm bringing back Holiday Hauler, Dasher, and all those guys. But unfortunately, because of this, I had to postpone them just until I can get my channel back and until I republic all my videos. So yeah, so we were going to get to this eventually, but Kevin 975, because you asked that, I just feel like maybe it was time you guys had to know. But guys, I promise you, this is not the end. I'm still fighting for it. I will be back, and I promise you that, and I just hope it'll be soon.
Yeah, we hopefully get your Lego Fan 506 back, and all those hackers need to be deleted.
Yeah. Sometimes though, I just wonder, like, I know this is going to sound a lot crazier than you think, but sometimes I just wonder, why don't people just hack for good? but it wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't understand that.
Yeah, sure
Okay,
is. Okay.
all
A
right. Spin
Spin
Master
Master
Marvel
Monster
Jam.
Jam. Okay,
Uh,
okay.
All right.
A T-Rex would be cool from Jurassic World. Like hold on, give me 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. How to bring it a T-Rex from Jurassic World like this. It'll be cool. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, but also it's been on the Hot Wheels Unleashed video game that they bring some Hot Wheels monster trucks into the Hot Wheels Unleashed video game, and I was surprised they brought in Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Hot Wheels monster trucks in it. This is pretty cool. Yeah,
There were not to mention there's also Mega Rex.
yeah, Mega Rex, and there's Triceratops, but it'll be cool like a Triceratops of the Hot Wheels monster trucks been bring it into real life truck for the Hot Wheels monster trucks live. It'll be cool to see. It's kind of like it was kind of like a dump truck, kind of like
Yeah.
Earthshaker or Dirt Crew, and then and the Hot Wheels monster trucks do make their own take up dump truck, call it Gotta Dump. It's kind of like their Hot Wheels car, call it Gotta Go, and there's the other one called it Gotta Dump. This is a oh man, I'm not sure why they call it Gotta Dump. It's just very funny.
Yeah. Okay. Pinchy08. I'm more of a Disney World person. Y'all should go someday.
One day.
Yep. You didn't go, did you?
Not exactly, but maybe one day in the future. Once because the Tron Light Cycle or roller coaster, I really want to go that. So one day I will go.
I actually went to Disney World one time back in 2010, and I can't remember what my time was there over there was like. I can't remember everything, but I know I went to that signature castle, and I know I met a couple of the Disney characters. And I also was there for the zoo. So I went there one time, but I just can't remember everything that I experienced when I was over there.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see.
Spin Master Monster Jam. Disney lost their rights to Winnie the Pooh. Okay, I wasn't.
I'm not sure, but is it?
I think so, but I didn't really pay attention to that.
Nah, not kind of much either. But hold on.
All right, Pitchy08 says he hasn't been to Universal in a long time, but whenever you can, man. I mean, definitely do go over there. It is up to you.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's up to you, but whenever you do have the opportunity, definitely go over there. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and also speaking of Universal, because I might think about I want to go to Universal Studios Hollywood because the Super Nintendo World is gonna be open on February of 2023. Not sure, is it February 17th? I think, but man, I'm very excited about it, and maybe I want to go back there to go to the Super Nintendo World or something. So yeah, it sure is. And yeah, it'll be something like, and also the new Super Mario Brothers movie. Man, I might gonna watch that. So.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Sonic never had a movie in theoretically in a long time before 2020. So I'm definitely gonna check out Super Mario. He is a legendary video game character who never got a proper movie until now.
Yeah, sure is.
I just wish
video game characters.
Yeah. And I don't have anything against Chris Pratt and a few of the other voice actors, anything like that. It's just that I just wish they kept some of the. There might have been other reasons, but I just wish they kept some of the original cast members, when Mario was like, "It's me, Mario," and "It's me, Luigi." Wow. Yeah, but it's just unfortunate how in the movie Mario's gonna have Mario and Luigi are gonna have different voices.
Yeah,
and how Bowser, who's being voiced by Jack Black, by the way.
Yeah. Oh. I need to bring more.
And I'm gonna have to wait for Zeus to get back.
Let's see. Okay, I just had to bring some more Hot Wheels. Nice. Okay, let's see. Like Bowser, voiced by Jack Black, but yeah. But it'll be cool if Bowser to be made in a real life truck for the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. It'll be cool to see. And
a Mario Brothers theme.
Yeah, and there's Mario or something, but it'll be cool if they bring it the Mario from the different kind of casting. Like, well, these are based off of the Hot Wheels character cars, but some would may fit into Hot Wheels monster trucks. Like, yeah, we may need Mario because he's one of the main characters, and maybe Luigi and yeah, it'll be cool to see. But hopefully they might do some more Mario characters into Hot Wheels monster trucks, and yeah, to be I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
Yeah. Now, definitely though, I'm gonna give that movie a shot. It's just that like the voices, they might not be as popular or as original, but I mean, I definitely will give it a shot. I do hope though it's a good movie.
I hope it also is good because something different. But and also speaking of Jack Black, the voice of Bowser, since
I was just about to get to that.
Oh yeah, the one. If you did not know, he also the voice actor of Po for Kung Fu Panda.
Yep.
And yeah, there will be Kung Fu Panda 4.
4. Yep. I've been waiting for that movie to be announced for a long time.
And yeah, it is.
And me, Jesus, and Dragon Critic, aka Lee O'Brien, we actually do agree that like this should be the movie to wrap the franchise up in one way, because like I just felt like with where the franchise has been going, and it's been a lot slower. They barely make any progress, and they mainly explore like where Poe is going, and I just hope like if they manage to do everything Kung Fu Panda 4 that 4 does, from where it built up from Kung Fu Panda 2 up until this movie, I just hope that like if there's like say if Poe and Tigress get together, Shifu dies off, and they manage to end the franchise on a high note, I just hope it comes to that. I really want the movie to be so good and meet the expectations.
Yeah, it sure is. But speaking of, I found an image that Poe was maybe in a Hot Wheels character car, but it'll be cool if Poe to bring it into the Hot Wheels monster trucks, and like probably it's a real life truck, but who knows? But that'll be a dream to see, like to compare with the two characters that Jack Black voice acting those characters like Bowser and Poe.
Yep. Yeah. Not to mention that Jack Black has also hinted that he wants to retire from acting after he does Kung Fu Panda 4. So
yeah, he did this for many years, and but yeah. Anyway, so
okay, back to the comments. We gotta pick up a little bit on these, and like I'm sorry we didn't read you guys sooner. We were just busy.
Yeah.
Okay. Who owns Mr. Krabs? Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it's from SpongeBob.
Pidgey08. It's sad that Universal Studios lost Blue Man Group. I really wanted to see Blue Man Group. I didn't really remember them getting rid of Blue Man Group, but I have been to their shows. It is really entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to one, Jesus?
Oh, I'm not sure if I haven't or something, but
give it. Okay, if you haven't though, give it a try whenever you can. I mean, I know I do understand you're more of a monster truck person, but I mean, I've seen it about a couple of times. It's a really good show.
Yeah, sure is.
Okay, Spin Master Munch Jam. I really wanted to see a Marvel truck, but sadly it's canceled. Which one?
I have no idea, but Scott Jordan confirms that Marvel coming, but he confirms it, but.
I do hope though that they can do Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther, but I'm not sure. Probably like, I'm not sure the Black Panther for like a tribute to Chad or something,
it could,
or I'm not sure, but maybe the new version of Black Panther of the female version. I'm not sure, but it'll be cool that too. But speaking of Marvel, because I would think about if I want to go to Disneyland in Anaheim, because at Disney California Adventures, they do have like a Marvel attraction, call it Avengers Campus. And they do have lots of great Marvel characters, like there's Spider-Man, there's Black Panther, Black Widow, and Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and try to find out what else. There's Loki and what else? Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange, America Chavez, and many more of that. But it'll be cool to see it, since it only if they officially announce that the reveal of Spider-Man as a Monster Jam truck, but it'll be cool to see it was these Marvel characters into Spin Master Monster Jam. Yeah. Can you imagine this? Like, it could be open doors to see like it'd be like Marvel betrayed Mattel or something. like Marvel betrayed Hot Wheels.
Yep. Okay. We gotta try to really hustle on these comments as possible
Okay.
without wasting. Okay.
Okay.
All right. SpongeBob fan 23. Hello, Jesus and Mark. What's up, man?
What's up?
All right. Pitchy 08.
Pidgey?
I'm a pass holder at Disney World. I'm able to go as many times as you want. Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry your account got hacked. Thank you so much, SpongeBob fan. But I promise you, this is not the end. I will be back soon. Okay. Yeah. Crazy championship round. That pouring rain, muddy track. Yep.
Yeah, it is a muddy track though.
A Sydney 2022 was also a muddy track.
Oh yeah, it really is. And Wayne, known as Adventures Racing, went over there, and the one who was called Monster Talk or something, Jackson. I bet that's the name. Who's from Australia. So it really is a muddy show, and down under. So okay.
Okay, Pitchy. I'd rather get rained on than sunburn. Well, I just wish I had a lot more guts than that to stay in the rain. SpongeBob fan 23 at World Finals. I was lucky during World Finals. I was a few rows from the shelter. Okay, well that's good for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go to Vegas? Basically everybody. Everybody wants.
I know.
To go to Vegas.
Me myself, because I've been there several times. So
yep. It's also
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but what if? Well, right now it says Moss Gym doing like an arena show in Las Vegas at Thomas Mack Center, but one day, once time will tell, if they want to do it at Allegiant Stadium. So
yeah, it's also unfortunate because Las Vegas is really expensive.
Yeah, it really is. So
yeah. Okay, Pidgey08. That day was totally thrown off because of the rain. It was cool how the racing format started off with the Monster Jam 30th anniversary encore. Oh yes, like how they started off with the forward momentum front flip, a backflip like thing.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. I did like how they were able to finally bring that stunt truck design to life. Like,
yeah, Thomas Dylan nails it, and I was there when I started shouting "Mamma Mia!"
Yeah, and actually, when me and Jesus were actually in the pit party, we actually saw what was left of those dominoes, whatever they were, like from that backflip attempt, like when it went through it.
Oh yeah, that's the one that is like made out of foam or something. I don't know.
It felt a lot more thicker.
A lot more thicker. That's interesting.
I know it was being sold at like the fiberglass section.
Yeah, the fiberglass.
Yeah, like they're only doing that at World Finals now. They're not doing it at like every stadium event, unfortunately.
Yeah, because World Finals is like their biggest event. So
it is.
So yeah, but maybe one day, like we'll cut it up at that like any Monster World Finals location in a moment. But let's see what other ones and
yeah. Okay. Monster Jam 30th anniversary encore would have been better if the track was flooded with the competing trucks after the stunt, like the 25th anniversary encore.
I'm not sure, but
yeah, I don't know about that. To his skills had to be postponed to Sunday, obviously. Monster Jam World Finals racing and freestyle courses will always change, just to go with the flow instead of keeping their mind stuck to the past. That I can understand that. Like I understand they're not always going to go with the J hook, but like I just felt like they should do it there and there, not all the time, but like maybe just at least once in a blue moon.
Yeah. Let's see. I got an idea of what Gravedigger paint schemes they should run at World Finals next year.
I was hoping that for this World Finals, rather than using the same repetitive paint jobs, they would do like what they did with the encores. That like run one Gravedigger with one as the primer, one as the legend, one as this particular Gravedigger, yada yada yada, the green ghost. That would have been a lot better. I would have.
Yeah, it'll be cool. And let's see. Think of Medusa, one of the great female wrestlers that switched to Monster Trucks in 2003. I think it's 2000, or I'm not sure, but I bet that she was trained at Dennis Anderson's.
Yeah. Oh yes, I saw that. I remember that.
Yeah, was she trained to drive a Monster Truck at Dennis Anderson's in Digger's Dungeon or something. Like, if you may seen Medusa's documentary on her WWE network, which is they're all now moved to Peacock. So about there's some the footages like or something like Dennis Anderson to taught her about doing do how to do with monster trucks or something, and
Mhm.
yeah, well, I do seen that several times years ago, and like this is a good, very documentary, and
It is.
they're featuring some Monster Jam footages on on her documentary from the WWE and network kind of thing is very surprising,
It is.
and there's a few drivers like they're like it's some crew or something like yeah, it's like a pretty cameo here. It's like a dream collaborate. I like something. I just blew my mind out of it. So
Yeah, it was pretty good.
yeah,
Well, Goldberg made an appearance on well, not just as a wrestler, but the truck actually made an appearance in a documentary too.
yeah, the documentary and yeah, and sure is that was so very rare to see like
Mhm.
if wrestlers come enjoy the monster truck show like Matt Hardy was at the monster truck throwdown and like it was
Oh
like
yeah,
and that's the part what AEW Full Gear 2020 was like, Kevin King what
oh
formerly
yes, oh
like his
yes.
monster truck
Oh yeah,
uh
and like the truck made it was actually it was making a promotion for the stunt program, and then like when it came to a complete stop, you would hear Chris Jericho would say, "It's Medusa driving that."
yeah, I just uploaded on my YouTube like that kind of clip, and yeah, it's just very hilarious to see that, and yeah, back in the sense of AEW Full Gear of 2020, where Kevin King's truck, what's the name of it again? Sorry, it was
I know it was actually Straight Jacket. Like,
yeah, Straight Jacket, right? And this is where the part where his truck, like when Sammy Guevara was trying to do like a golf cart or something, and like and then suddenly his truck like crushing it there at the Matt Hardy's Hardy compound or something. Man, this is like we never seen monster trucks and wrestling collaborate ever again, but
yeah.
since EW Full Gear
Oh,
did, but
and
man,
like imagine if they can like book Mark the Crush Gallows on AEW for a segment.
yeah, it sure is, but it depends. But yeah, but it'll be cool. Well, I know, yeah, but it'll be cool to see like WWF or WWE, no, that's WWF usually did years ago, and WCW and all that. But this was years ago. But it'll be cool if WWE should do those type of things once again. But now, now under Triple H regime now. So, well, speaking of Triple H, did very good here, and like for so far, but that takes a lot of time and hopefully it gets better.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool. What if if Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live in WWE to do like collaborating to do like the you know if if they could possibly to do make more of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks like more WWE content into Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, not just like special editions that you used to did, but like in regular releases, like to see which of them should be made in a real life truck for the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. Imagine Cody Rhodes or
Oh yeah,
Bianca Belair or Alexa Bliss and
I
some
would
other
say
new talents to see
yeah.
into real life or Karrion Cross or
Mm,
yeah, many
yeah.
of them more of
Uh,
that or Bray Wyatt is a
oh
good
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of Bray Wyatt was originally supposed to do a very special monster truck entrance at WrestleMania 36, but then um COVID thing happened. So
Or at least that it was reported.
or yeah, or it's been reported, but we had to see which independent monster truck team would make able or something to see to do that very special monster truck entrance at WrestleMania or even special kind of like Imperium live events like SummerSlam is their big one or
Yeah,
it could be something,
yeah.
but it'll be cool. But oh yeah, the their monster talk or like they talk about the worst monster truck show of the Monster Trucks 2000, the new through Lillian. Yeah, that one. It just
Oh yeah.
yeah, it
Oh
just one of
yeah.
the worst.
Oh, I have seen that. Like it was a storyline event attempt for like when it was supposed to like there was like how Bigfoot apparently got sabotaged, yada yada yada, and like
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I know it.
I could understand that like it was an attempt and it wasn't received that well, but like I think from my attempt in this day and age, maybe it would be improved. I would say.
Yeah, I know because I'm not sure why this do this. The first ever scripted or something. It just
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
man, it just that but it was worse one,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Not to mention, not to mention, they had to use two Bigfoots for that.
Yeah, I know. But then, as at the Monster Trucks 2000 the new through Lilia promoter said, "This is such good gear."
Oh yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
sure. It's
All right.
okay. Let's
All right.
see.
Oh yeah. How about a Sonic the Hedgehog monster truck? Yep,
Yeah,
we definitely have.
yeah. For example, like as you remember, because there's some of them may be hinted into Hot Wheels character car might be hinted to bring them into Hot Wheels monster trucks, and maybe a possibility as a real life truck for Hot Wheels monster trucks live. So it could be a possibility.
Yeah.
So
Turbo Wheels. Nice to see you alive while eating some chicken and corn. Okay. Pidgey
okay,
08. Another beast is born and ready to tear down the competition. I think this is a reference to the Thundersaurus.
Thunderosaurus, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
this is a reference to that. So yeah, another beast is about to be born.
Yeah.
Okay. Wayne Norbury Jr. Good evening to everyone. Good evening
Hello
to you
there.
back.
And
Uh,
then Pitchy, it said,
Monster Machines are using Hot Wheels Monster Trucks tires. Okay, well
yeah.
the thing about this is that like yeah, they are identical tires, but the thing is that like for one, they feel a lot more thicker and heavier, and
Mhm.
you would see Monster. You can't really.
Machines.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they would say Monster Machines, and unlike those tires, they have Hot Wheels Monster Trucks on it. So like yeah, it is identical, but it's just that like these are a little bit more thin and thick and heavier, and they have monster machines on it, so it's basically like relabeled.
Relabels, yeah.
Yeah.
It really
So
is. So,
yeah, so they kind of like want to like just so while it is basically like the same chassis as like Hot Wheels, I think they kind of like wanted to like dissociate from like Hot Wheels as a whole for this brand. So yeah.
yeah. And SpongeBob Fan 23 for World Final next year, IRL. I would love to see Adam run in the regular Gravedigger, Tyler ran the World Finals 17 Purple Digger, Weston to run the Orange Scheme to reference to his days driving Bog Hog.
Oh yeah, I definitely would agree with that. The color schemes I definitely think would be a lot better than running the same exact paint job. They wouldn't be the best paint jobs, but that's a lot better than running the exact same paint scheme.
Yeah, really is. And Brandon will run the Chrome Digger, and
Oh
Christian
yeah.
will run the Blonde to the Bone
Oh
Digger.
yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the Blonde to the Bone is like I like right now we would say that that'll be the first like driver design to see what they wanted to make into Spin Master Mod Jam as a Superstore exclusive, and Christian Anderson is the first one. So we'll see how that goes. Like any other driver to see what they want to come up with to see to be made into Spin Master Mod Jam as a Superstore exclusive. Just had to wait and see. Okay, SpongeBob Fan 23. I'm confused. Disney owns Feld and Marvel. Feld has right to Disney because Disney on ice. So if Feld has a right to Disney, then why can't Marvel try to come back to Mostrium?
Oh,
Okay.
because for
Hmm.
one, from what I know is that like they had like a sponsorship, which is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
So back
Yeah.
then on the first couple of deals, for the first couple of deals, it was Marvel when they were just themselves and owned by Sony, and like
Hmm.
and I think Sony still works with Marvel, but like
Hmm.
but I know that they had like a sponsorship. So like they had sponsorships that ended. So I think like
Hmm.
in this nowadays, I'm trying to wonder how they got under the sponsorship.
Hmm. I'm not sure. Probably because I bet Feld Entertainment and Disney do like I perhaps a like collaborating to do like Feld Entertainment create like a entertainment events. Feld Entertainment is like entertainment business or something. Like they have Disney on Ice, Marvel Universe Live, Jurassic World Live, and all that. So I been like the partnering up, or I don't know, could be something. But and then let's see. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that'd be something like that here, but I don't know, but it is something like that. But
Yeah.
Disney does not own Feld, but no, no, they're not. Well, probably not, but but Feld Entertainment hosts Disney on Ice. Like
Yeah.
they created like entertainment or something.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's what they should do for World Finals lineups: 5 tour winners, yes.
Mhm.
2 international drivers, yes. 18 other competitors based on performances, exactly. 3 fan voted drivers. That sounds like a great idea. I
Yeah,
like it.
voted drivers, and I would like to see to add one thing it's called like Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door is like how AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling working together to make as
Yeah.
a pay per view event. Call it Forbidden Door, and
yeah,
and
and same thing with kind of like Ring of Honor.
Yeah, and also WWE did their first one. Says Mickey James was only Impact Wrestling, like when she bring her Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion in the WWE event at Royal Rumble. Like I
that
think
was history.
that it is history. Like as their Forbidden Door, kind of like maybe they might do that again.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I would also like to do so. I would like to see something like if the Independents kind of like invaded Monster Jam.
Well, maybe they should open the Forbidden Door at Monster Jam World Finals to see like an invitation, like if any independent monster truck drivers who does not compete at any Monster Jam events will have an invitation to compete Monster Jam World Finals to represent their promotions and all that's like. Imagine they're opening it up for Bigfoot to see like
that
as a Forbidden Door.
Yeah,
like
that would be cool, but and I don't disagree with you one bit.
Mm-hmm.
But coming out from like hearing like Bigfoot and Monster Jam had their issues in the past, it's just it sounds unlikely. But I mean, I definitely would be down for that any day.
Yeah, because Forbidden Door is like anything is all open to any kind of I don't know, any promoters, any kind of it's like a multiverse kind of like. So
yeah.
And let's see, like Bill Payne and Rockstar and all that. So
yeah. It's Al.
It's Angel AALS3979. How's it going?
All right.
Let's see. 3-van voted.
Independents who don't compete in Monster Jam like Jesus' idea for the Forbidden Door and the return of a showdown where the winner gets an automatic to bid to World Finals. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. That sounds like a great idea too.
Yeah, it is my idea because Forbidden Door is a good idea to try something new features to have open doors to compete Monster Jam World Finals. So it could be a possibility.
Yeah.
So
all right. Okay, SpongeBob and Angel are just talking back and forth. Okay. Hey, Jesus, when are we doing the JNA MT?
Well, let's see. Whenever you're available, man, because we might gotta talk about the best of 2022 and 2023 plans for or the reveals of 2023 that for updates and the drivers lineup and all that. So we might gonna talk about that probably tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll try to have to find out. So when he is available. So
okay, there's a couple trucks that Pitchy has pitched in for Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. So yeah, it looked pretty cool.
There's also Pickle Rick. Yep. And Angel, what's up? SpongeBob fan 23, 32 trucks. Okay, the thing is about 32 trucks in this day and age, it sounds impossible to do, mainly because of like how smaller the other stadiums are compared to what Sandboy Stadium did. Basically, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, probably because of throughout this pandemic and because of throughout this pandemic, they had to be very limited and try to keep their show going, but with limited fans in stadiums or arenas, and some drivers had to be like about 12 or 14 drivers lined up because they had to be very limited. So throughout this pandemic and 2021, so yeah, it really is understandable. But hopefully they'll kind of try to rise back up and hopefully they'll become bigger again.
Right. Angel says he's tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm free, but Friday it has to be after 7 at night. So
okay, we'll see it because we're trying to see that we're ready for the 2023 season and I'm ready to go. And
and Pidgey08 also says he misses the 32 Wolfhounds lineup. So
yeah, it really is. It really is a good times here, but now things are moving on to the future.
Yeah,
and yeah. Okay, I bet we're gonna be ready for the 2023 season.
Yep.
Is anybody ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for sure.
Yeah.
And
no, I said Are
Are
you
you
ready?
ready?
Oh yeah, I did that part when I do the announcing drivers right after
I
the
did. Oh
drivers.
yeah, I did
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
like that was the one thing. Like I understand what you were trying to do there, too, Jesus, because like we want to like try to like see what it feels like to really hypen up the crowd.
Mhm.
Because like they always do that. Okay, are you ready to see a great show? And then they will give like a yay, but then they
Yeah.
would go like, oh come on, I heard noises louder than this. I said, "Are you ready?" And then
Yeah.
there was,
Yeah. Yeah. It really is like it was like I have a fun blast experience. I ever been doing this in my entire life, and just we'll see how I'll do more a bit better once till the next show. Till once Lee Plato will wants me over there or there. You know, just have a way to find out
yeah,
to see any other monster truck promoters what may come over to California, and let's see how am I heading there. So
yeah.
yeah.
I also want to
Oh
pitch.
oh, give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Yep, no worries. I do want to also. Oh, I thought he was going to answer. Uh, Same. I'm pumped. Do you have a good one? Says Jesus. Oh, what or Angel? It's unfortunate that people have to call someone when they're trying to do something very important. I'm sorry that you have to experience this unexpected pause, but unfortunately, nothing I can do to prevent it. Wait, he's coming back. Yep.
Oh, I just got back because I got like an important call.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that like once my channel is reactivated and I'm back on track, I do want to hope that I can start eating a lot more healthier and then start
Mhm,
going back to the gym so I can
mhm,
lose a little bit more weight and get more into shape. I
mhm.
just
Yeah.
just after my channel got hacked, I mean, and like I was just like not all there. Like I can't really
Mhm.
bring myself to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And also, this is actually why I want to reduce my traveling a little bit. Apart from like
Mhm,
maybe going to WeebCon and most of the other events, is that like when it was around the time like when my
mhm,
Florida trip was wrapping up, it was a financial wreck. Like I was
mhm,
fighting credit card bills after credit card bill, and it was at that point where I just couldn't keep up with it. So that's why for the most part I had to reduce my uploading at that time. And it was a lot. It was very tough. Like you would have to
mhm.
be in my shoes. So that's why I want to reduce my traveling for the most part next year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Try to be very limited, and yeah, because you have to save your income
yeah,
and try
and
to
yeah,
yeah.
plane tickets, hotels, rental cars, and if I'm driving, gas and hotels are still expensive, but it's a
Yeah.
lot. But you're still saving a lot more money than you are than renting a car and buying a plane ticket.
Yeah, I know, because I might kind of try to do that eventually, but you know, I had to be very limited, so I had to be like travel for the states here, but not just right now, but I might gonna start traveling with to go on the road with Lee Plato, um, in around California, but that'll be a good start for me, and hopefully one day in the future I might go to some other states, like just helping out, or if Lee Plato will allows me to drive a monster truck, so
Mm.
that could be a
Yeah,
dream. And
yeah,
try whatever you do, just do not give up and just keep on going and put your energy into it and keep making more videos about monster trucks, like attending the shows, like I do a little bit of logging, like there's several YouTubers that I know of, like I make Cletus.tv wasn't Orlando 2019. I just met him, so and and he did very good. When he was at Monster GM shows, and yeah, maybe one day in the future he may will. So yeah, he may confirm that, and hopefully I might met this guy again, and and we'll see him. And speaking of YouTubers like Roman Atwood, Roman Atwood
Mhm.
at Monster GM, and like it's like something like I bet that's for Dayton, Ohio one, the one Roman Atwood went, and he did an amazing vlog here. He did
He
like
did.
yeah, it is. Like, there's some YouTubers like who may get some opportunities with some monster truck industry, like you know, like Roman Atwood did, like if Mikey Vodder's like, letting Roman Atwood to drive a monster truck
Oh
around
yeah,
his
yeah. But when he went to his backyard,
yeah, it really is. And I see some YouTubers they did like, for their YouTube or like I don't know if they let them if drivers letting the YouTubers to drive their monster trucks, so anything could be happen. So
yep.
we had to keep
Okay,
that going. So
yep. Okay,
yeah,
and okay. Angel says, "I'm pumped. You have a good one." All right.
yeah, it sure is.
Yep. Oh, and this is a line that just is very classic from Scott Douglas.
Scott
Who's
Douglas.
ready for Monster Jam?
Yeah, it is one of the most iconic. And like it just that was his catchphrase, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's for like I don't have anything against like, the
mhm,
announcers in this day and age, Scott Jordan and Ryan Lacoste, all those people. They're great people. But
yeah,
but I remember exactly when it was Scott Douglas, Mark Schrader, and Ken Stout. Like, they were the voices of monster trucks.
yeah. The voice of Monster GM. This is what it's all about here. But they're one of the greatest of the years. We like to thank you for them for
Yeah.
and it's time for the next generations to start taking over
Yeah.
because this is the future. That's their time. So
Mhm.
and let's see how the youngsters to
All
how
right.
they do. So
Yeah.
and oh and yeah, speaking of 2023, yeah, there's some new drivers like trying to figure it out. Ashley, who is it? Who used to be the former NHRA drag racer, was now driving Megalodon, and she's gonna be in Fresno. That I'm gonna be heading over there, so
That's cool.
it'll be cool. And let's see, and also it's kind of bit. There's got to be way too many Megalodons on the
Oh yeah.
2023 tour.
Yeah. I
Like it doesn't make any sense because like we all thought because we know Marvel's come back to Monster Champ, but well Spider-Man's confirmed, but where are the other Marvel characters
yeah,
as
and
Monster Champ trucks? Like
well,
we
I think from what I can guess, they probably won't appear until like maybe the second half of the season. I like to hope so.
yeah, sure is. Or probably they want to reveal it at Monster Champ World Finals, like just like they did Wonder Woman. Um, yeah, like Wonder Woman. Um, let's see. Well, speaking of DC, like what would be cool? Like my good buddy Angel AALS3179 has said, like it'll be cool to see if Monster Jam brings back All Star Challenge, it'll be cool to do Team Marvel versus Team DC.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
now that you mention that, I had this idea. I don't know if I told you about this. I think I told a few others, but I don't
Hmm.
remember. But I was thinking kind of like what they did with Team Destruction versus
Marvel.
Team Marvel at Arnhem Holland
Hmm.
from 2012. Um, I would like to think that like if they were to go to Paris, they have been to France, but not Paris. That if they go to hang on a second. Let me just try to get the name real quick.
Hmm. The Steady Difference. I think that's pronounced it. I'm not
Um,
sure, but
uh, okay. Okay. Stade de France. I think
yeah,
that was that. Okay.
yeah.
Like,
That's what I said. It. Yeah.
oh, I wasn't sure. But either way, though, that if they go to Paris, France, I would like them to not only recreate Team Marvel versus Team Destruction, like Team Destruction. It's Gravedigger, Max D, El Toro Loco, Blue Thunder. The typical Monster Jam trucks. And then on the superhero side, you got a mix of superheroes. And from like a mix of DC and Marvel, like Spider Man, Iron Man, Wolverine, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and then you have a surprise truck on their end, who is the captain of their team, Miraculous Ladybug, which would
Hmm.
be a really cool for one-time use at that event only. I thought
Hmm.
that would sound like a blast of idea.
I'm not sure, but if they have like
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure either, but I
or
mean, like,
something.
I'm not sure either, but I mean, I think in my perspective, it sounds like a great catch. It's a great concept.
I'm not sure, but I believe the miraculous Ladybug franchise. I bet they're owned by Disney. I think
Yeah.
they've been.
Well, actually, they're not owned by Disney per se. They do air their episodes on Disney, but as far as I know, I don't think Disney is in charge of them.
I'm not sure, but they had that miraculous Ladybug content on Disney Plus, so I'm not sure what's it about. Like I don't know. So Disney owns like Marvel, Lucasfilm. They own 21st Century Fox.
Yeah.
Like like Disney now owns 21st Century Fox. They're trying to get some like Wolverine, X-Men, even Deadpool back to be part of Marvel Studios or Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, oh, there would be the third Deadpool movie to be part of Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Wolverine's going to be confirming. So, in
Yeah.
2024. So,
Yeah.
it'll be cool to see Deadpool as a Monster Jam truck.
Yeah.
I know people wanted to see Deadpool as a Monster Jam truck, like so. It'll be cool, and maybe if they could bring back Wolverine to be compared with Deadpool.
Yeah. And I want to pull something up just to show you guys real quick of
Mhm.
what paint scheme I think they should do. Right here. If I got it, hold on, let me turn the brightness down.
Yeah, I bet the brightness it's kind of too bright to see. Oh, that Wolverine.
Yeah, this is a paint scheme I would like for them to bring to life. Like they've always, I know the yellow and the black or yellow and blue. I know that's typically Wolverine scheme that we're a lot more used to, but this one kind of like represents what Wolverine would look like in real life.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but probably I bet that should be up to their choice. Probably Disney chairman CEO's choice, because because of because I bet Disney wants to focus on Marvel Cinematic Universe, like
Oh yes,
like like the Avengers, like Iron Man, Captain America, and yeah,
Spider Man.
Hulk. Well, I bet Spider Man at the MCU, but the main problem was Sony still owns Spider Man.
Yeah,
They've been creating movies or something like Spider Man across
the Spider
Spider
Verse.
Verse, like. But what would be to imagine if the Hot Wheels monster trucks will continue making Marvel characters, if the Hot Wheels monster trucks of their own concept, and 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 maybe if Spinmaster or actually Monster Jam will have Spinmaster to create their own concepts that they make by Monster Jam, how created, and it'll be like the to do like I don't know, this Spider-Man and Monster Jam, and the Spider-Man of the Hot Wheels monster trucks become reality for Hot Wheels monster trucks life, and then I bet that'll be the first time a company who has with both to to be made into either diecast and or real life trucks. So I bet this could be something like this for any other company. It's gonna be like for example, like Universal, Nickelodeon, or Sega, Activision, and so many more to see they want to jump over into Monster
Yeah,
Jam and Spin Master. It could be something like that. It's like
yeah,
it's because it could be something like that, and I bet this is why Monster Jam wants to treat those companies right if they ever have
yeah.
big companies like Marvel or something. So
Okay. Okay. And also speaking of Hot Wheels monster trucks, I'm gonna try to collect a little bit less frequent on them, mainly because like most of them have like the repetitive designs, like, from
yeah,
Roger Dodger and
oh,
all
Road
those.
Shaker and all the
Yeah.
same as for me because I want to try to be very limited and yeah, same as for Spin Master Monster Jam. I have to do the same way too because I have my other things
Like
outside and
yeah,
all that. So
like mainly we want to get like something like with the newer trucks, like say Axe and Rick Rack or the
mhm,
Snake, all those typical
yeah,
new trucks. Okay, and
or mostly characters. Like I mostly like characters because a video call it cars. I don't know. It made this YouTube video for little kids. Call it I try to call it car stories and races. So I bet that's how something like that, like
Yep.
the characters into cars and something like yeah, like
Yep.
this and all that.
Mhm. All right.
Could be something.
Okay. Also, I do also want to touch on like if Monster Jam eventually comes to MetLife Stadium for the World Finals, I definitely want to promise to try to get Jesus out here, like a few days prior, because I know he wants to try to explore New York City.
Yeah, and some other different states that I've been wanting to do this, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we're talking about what's gonna be like, what since Monster Jam World Finals that I want to do like the bring the other different places like how Super Bowl, WrestleMania, and the Final Four and all that to host those kind of big events and any other places around the United States and this is what Monster Jam World Finals is doing now. They did Orlando twice. Now they're doing the Nashville. I wonder what's going to be heading next. Hopefully MetLife Stadium. Hopefully I might be there. So
All right. Okay.
and,
Jesus, we're now 2 hours into this live stream.
wow, we're 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know.
Okay. We have to get to these last two comments. No, nothing is else being said. But after this, I want to sign off because it's late in my area and I have work in the early hours. But okay. Well, Pidgey08, do the two of you have any pets? I had a dog from 2009 to 2020. Now I have an adorable ragdoll cat. Okay. So currently, from my end, I have two cats, Mia and Bella. That's all.
Yeah, I already have some. I have so many dogs here. So yeah, I think like about 4 dogs and one of my sister's house. I bet they have 2 dogs. So over there, so we have a lot of dogs here in our house. So yeah, sure is.
All right. Okay, and now SpongeBob fan is saying bye. I'll see everyone at World Finals, and I hope to see you guys there soon.
Yeah, sure
All
is.
right.
Okay, I bet we have to wrap up because of we have so many things here, and hopefully we'll see you again next
Yeah.
time, and
Oh,
hopefully you will come join me again next
yeah.
time,
And
anytime,
guys,
buddy.
and guys, and to Jesus, guys. I just want to let you know, I love you guys. I miss you. I promise you, this is not the end, and I promise you, when the time is right, when my channel is reactivated, I'll be back, and I'll be more than happy to keep giving you the entertainment that to guys. I don't know how to say it any better, but like I definitely will keep making you guys happy, giving you the content that you deserve. But I will be back. I promise you that.
Sure. Okay. I bet we'll have to wrap up. And thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you, Mark, for to come stop by. And
Thank you very
hopefully we'll
much.
do this again anytime. So
You too.
and okay, and be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to try to subscribe to his channel. Well,
All right.
he mostly
Well,
has 2 as of now.
oh
So
well, yeah. Well, two as of now. When legofan506 is reactivated, I will make sure the channel is getting back out there again, and you definitely subscribe there. But currently, just right now, so subscribe to my vlogging channel, which is Mark Galloway, and my Monster Jam channel, which is Lego MT Fan TV.
yeah, I put a link in the description below. So trying to make sure where they could find your other channels, and hopefully you will get your Lego Fan 506 back.
Definitely.
Yeah, we hopefully. And okay, we had to go, and I'll catch you all soon, and hopefully we'll see you again on the road, Mark, and
You
we'll
too.
see, and we're ready for the 2023 season.
See you guys in 2023.
Sign it out.